Welcome back to the show. Happy Thanksgiving. From the Doug Stewart Show and the Two Live Stews Radio Network, man. We got somebody else on the line already, man. We didn't even get back good. We got somebody else on the line. Thank you for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
This is Denise Milk and Cookies, and I'm calling from Alabama.
Denise Milk and Cookies! Hey, Denise. I see the milk and cookies in the chat room. How you doing?
I'm great.
So, Denise, you blessed us today in the chat room with some milk and cookies. We appreciate that. All of the men of TDSS Nation appreciate the milk and cookies in the chat room. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Denise.
No problem. I tried to
keep
everyone with a smile.
That's right. So, now, this weekend, you from Alabama. I'm sure y'all throwing down in that kitchen right now.
Well, actually, Mom has started. I'll be joining her after I come back into town. I have to go pick my brother up.
Okay. Where'd you have to go pick your brother up from?
I have to go to Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh. So you're actually in Selma, right? And you had to go to Birmingham?
Yes.
How far of a drive is that?
It's about an hour 30, hour and a half.
Okay, so not that bad. All right. Any traditions for the Milk and Cookie family?
Not really, because Milk and Cookies is usually at work.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not sure about how things run around here, because I'm never off on the holidays. I just kind of bounce around and put together odds and ends that's been missed on the menu, and I go to work.
That's what's up. Well, Denise, thank you so much for calling in. Thank you so much for supporting the Doug Stewart Show. Even though you were part of that whole revolt boycott thing last week, we're gonna move on past that, man. Thank you so much, man, and happy holidays to you and your family. All right.
All right, thank you, and happy Thanksgiving to all of the Stews and Stewettes. Guys, have a great one and a safe one.
Yeah, there she is. Yes! Yes, sir. So, once again, today is a special edition of the Doug Stewart Show, not your normal show. We haven't even mentioned that it's Rivalry Week. So this week you got the Iron Bowl in Denise's home state, Alabama. Alabama taking on Auburn. You've got Clemson taking on South Carolina. You got Georgia taking on Georgia Tech. Ohio State and Michigan. That's a interstate rival, but still a big one. Ohio State and Michigan. Then you got Wisconsin, Minnesota. You got Penn State and Maryland. Nobody really checking on that. But we got these big rivalries this weekend. West Virginia taking on Oklahoma. Notre Dame taking on Stanford, which is usually like a annual matchup. And then in the NFL, the two biggest games in the NFL, we always do this Funky Four thing every week. We give the four biggest games in football. I think the two biggest games in football in the NFL this week are the Saints taking on the Rams, 8-2 Saints taking on the 7-3 Rams. Rams had a tough loss last week. That's on CBS at 4:30 p.m. on Sunday. And then you got the Buccaneers, who are 4-6 right now, taking on the Falcons. The reason why it's so important is because the Falcons are 6-4, and they don't have a lot of room for error. They got to get it done against the depleted Buccaneers with a hurt Jameis Winston. So a couple of important matchups this weekend in football, in the NFL, and in college. So we're definitely going to keep our eyes on that. We'll be talking about everything that happened this weekend when we get back next week. Another caller on the line. Caller, thanks for calling the show. What's your name, where you calling from, and what you want to talk about?
Doug Stewart, what it do? John Fisher in the building, baby.
John Fisher in the building. What up, baby?
What up, man? I've been trying to get through for a minute. The line's been blowing up, man. I feel like as an employee of Two Live Stews, I should get a backline number or something like that.
You know what? We don't have a budget for a backline number yet, but when we do get a backline, you'll get that backline number, sir. That's right.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So for people that don't know, John Fisher also hosts a show on the Two Live Stews Radio Network, Cooking with the Microwave, Patty Cake, Microwave. Jay Fish, what you thinking about, brother? What you been talking about lately?
Well, first of all, I'll be on directly after you today.
Okay, that's right.
At 1 p.m.
Yeah.
So we'll get into NFL, my NFL power rankings. I got some NBA talk I couldn't get into yesterday, so definitely going to talk some NBA, man. Kyrie Irving, and the Celtics splurging out there on food. So get some NBA talk, man, and, talk about Thanksgiving. Not really too much about Thanksgiving, but I see what everybody else got planned. Me particularly, the first thing I thought I was going to do was just go and spread in honor of the tradition of Thanksgiving. I felt like I should go somewhere and just spread disease and pestilence. And I said, no, that wouldn't be right, Doug.
Right.
So then I reconsidered and I said, all right, well, how about I just go around and just start scalping folks? And I said, nah. My cousin called me and said he's going to have a half ounce over the script. I'll just go over there and stay out of trouble and smoke some weed.
Right. So you're not going to pass. You're not going to pass around disease and pestilence. You're not going to scalp the natives. You just go smoke some weed for the holiday. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we're gonna pass around. We're gonna pass around spliffs and we're gonna throw down some drinks, man. Watch some foosball.
So when we had TDSS3, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show on the Two Live Stews Radio Network, when we had TDSS3, did you and Tiffany and Bear, did y'all ever connect on that whole weed thing?
Actually, I may or may not have been her liaison to find what she needed for the weekend. That's not something I really can say right now, but
Right.
Yeah, we had some fun.
Right.
We had some fun. Also, possibly that Ninja, possibly Mo Cheese, and possibly a whole lot of other folks. But for that weekend, I was kind of too drunk to remember half of it.
Right. All right. So, your Eagles, man, the big win last week over the Dallas Cowboys, destroyed the Cowboys. Y'all got the Bears this week. You got to be feeling real good about Carson Wentz and your Philadelphia Eagles, sir.
Well, I'm feeling optimistic, and selfishly, I don't want Wentz to win the MVP because the last two MVPs came out of the NFC, and they both lost in the Super Bowl, so I'm cautious of that. I've literally watched my team lose a Super Bowl to New England Patriots, so I don't want to get too hyped because anything can happen, but I'd like to see us there. I would like to see the Patriots because I feel like we can punch them in the mouth. But until it happens, man, I live in a city where everybody was flying high until that Super Bowl clock read 4 zeros.
Yeah.
And so I gotta be cautious, man, and hopefully we can get our first one this year, man. But the boy looking good. The coaching, the play calling has gotten better, and the defense has gotten more healthy, and we stout, man.
Yeah. All right, so that's what's up. Any other plans for Thanksgiving this weekend, brother?
Nah, man. I'm just gonna get probably I'm off. Tonight's my last night at work, and I'm off until Monday night. So I'll probably just get very, very, very unresponsibly drunk.
Sounds like a plan, man. So the John Fisher Show coming up next. Cooking with the Microwave, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here in about 10 minutes on the Two Live Stews Radio Network. That's what's up.
Yes, sir, and I'm gone.
And there he is, my man John Fisher. Yeah! Hey, man, do not forget, if you don't take anything away from this show today, do not forget to check out DougieDeals.com. All right? Right. DougieDeals.com. Check out DougieDeals.com. We got a bunch of great advertisers on there, man. When you purchase any of the items from any of the companies listed on the page on DougieDeals.com, you support the Doug Stewart Show and the Two Live Stews Radio Network by us connecting buyers to sellers, all right? So the big one on there is Amazon. We've also got Walmart and a couple other specialty stores as well. Fanatics, which sells sports apparel. A bunch of great companies on DougieDeals.com. That's DougieDeals.com.
You gonna eat your beans and cornbread?
Well, all right, this is George.
All right. We getting out of here a minute or two early. Gotta hit the highway. Headed to the big city of Moncks Corner. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, shouts out to everybody that called into the show today. Shouts out to everybody that tuned into the show today, man. Thank you. Big ups to my producer, Waterhead Walter, Poe Politic, and Dwayne Vasson, Gerald Oliveri, engineers to the show. My man Pink Gator for this track right here. Yeah. Special shouts out to Brandon Butler, the consultant, John G, the web guy, all of y'all, and especially to all of the Stewies, man. Without you, there is no me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, sir. Don't forget, support the show, support the network so that we can be back on Monday by going to DougieDeals.com and do what you normally do, just initiating your purchase with us on DougieDeals.com once again. All right, y'all be careful in them streets. I'm out of here. Peace.
When you're rolling, do the dog, do the brand new dog, y'all.
It's your grown man hater. Worldwide, no deal, no joint bigger every year. The frat that real.